Here you can see an AR-15 I've been building up. I've added quite a bit of hardware to it. I've added flip-up sights, optics. I've added a front hand grip. I added a flashlight with a remote switch, a MEAG grip, and also a CTR stock from Magpul. One of the things I am going to change out here is I'm going to change out this oil bottle. This is a storage area that fits into the MEAG grip. This is the bottle that comes with that grip. I'm changing it out for the grip storage core that holds batteries. When you get this, this is designed to hold 2 AA batteries or 2 AAA batteries, and there's this little spacer in here that you can push down into the top and hold the smaller batteries. If you push this down in there to store the batteries to put the lid on, it's going to be pretty tight and tough to get out. I'm not even going to use that. I'm going to only use enough space to store in these batteries here. These are specialty batteries that fit into an Aimpoint Pro optical scope. These batteries last for several years. They're rated to last 3 years. I typically change them every 2 years, but I wanted to carry some extra batteries with me in case I was in the field or out at the range and I had a problem with the optical scope. In addition, I've also got backup mechanical sights that are co-witnessed with the scope, but it's just always a precaution. The first thing I'm going to do is take this and pull it out. Like I said, if you push that all the way down in there, it's very difficult to get out. Now you can see I've got a larger compartment here to store things, and on here you have a lid that you can put on here, and it snaps on after the batteries are installed. It's molded in such a way that the edge of the lid acts like an O-ring seal, and now it's more water resistant. I wouldn't know if I'd call it waterproof, but it's going to keep water out of there. If you happen to use your batteries like you're using AA's or AAA's, you can flip this over, tuck the flap inside and snap it on, and on the very top here you'll see the word molded into the cap that says spent. That means that the batteries are exhausted. You stick them in there, take them with you back to your home or whatever, and discard them properly. I wanted to put 2 batteries in here and save one for another Aimpoint red dot that I have on a different gun. So I've taken the packaging that you see here and pretty much taken the batteries out of it, but I have cut a couple things I'm going to save in this battery holder. One is I have the part number of the batteries, and the second is I have the expiration date of 2024. That way when I open this up and wonder if the batteries are still good, I at least have an indication of how long they should last. I've taken those same batteries and I've wrapped one of them in a very, very small Ziploc package, and I put the other battery and the labels into a separate Ziploc package. That way I've got redundant waterproofing just in case I get the gun wet. Now I've got the package folded over. I can tuck it in there. I've got plenty of space, and now I can stick on this cap to create the second waterproof seal. When you first put your batteries in here, because they're new and fresh, you want to have them set up with this tab sticking up. That's how you quickly open them up. But don't forget, after you use your AA or AAA, you can turn this over and mark that the batteries are spent and you should discard them. Now that I've got this sealed up and I'm ready to put it in there, you just set it up, line it up, snap it in place, and now it's securely in place. The nice thing about putting that cardboard in there and also the Ziploc bags is those batteries are in there and they're not going to rattle around. They're nice and tight in there and they're not going to make noise. It's just a good way to change what you're storing here. In my case, it's more important for me to have some batteries with me than gun oil, because I could put this in my carry bag, but these I think I would rather have them handy. I like this little kit a lot for the batteries. I do wish that Magpul would give you a choice when you buy the grips, that they would supply these as separate items. There are actually 2 or 3 different options you can purchase, but this is the one I wanted for the batteries. I'm going to rate this little kit here I just plugged in as a 5-star item. This review is done by JJ CEO.